It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. So 2 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. In the air, left field, down the score. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder. So it's game one of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Reds down in order. We'll move to the third. Game one of the National League Championship Series. And now the DH, Sergio Santos. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And that one upstairs.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Lee sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. 1 out, base is empty.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And the 1-0 misses low. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of game one.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh, my goodness.
And your runner on the go. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out and makes the play. Man at first, Cam Collier will hit next. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are...
Runner on the move. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout. So singy as the number. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they can put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
So just about set now. And on the hill, the big righty, Sandy Alcantara. What do you got on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Can't get there. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0. Now the left fielder.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 outs. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the corner for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Out to center. Lee under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 1 out. Runner at second. Thomas Sajazi now at the plate. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Second game of the NLCS. Here's the left fielder, number 3. Just missed. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Lee sizes this one up, and there's 1 down.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Number 3 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And it's 2-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strike. So they're all loaded up. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps steps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! That'll fire up the dugout, and that's how they take the lead. It's 8-7. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an unbelievable. He delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Here's Nick Pratto. One strike away. That's the third. And it gets by him.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And a pitch. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets even it up. Now the second run is in, and they've taken the lead here in Game 2. 2 outs, runner on first. Now the left fielder, he's already homered in this game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Duran, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-1. That one is upstairs. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of Game 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take a 2-game-to-none lead back home. Number 3 played brilliantly despite the loss. Just one hit, but it was a It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Mets. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. First pitch moments away. Getting the nod on the mound. Luis Gil. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
In the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Second inning here, no score. It's fouled back.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. So the lineup flips over, and next for the Mets, Luis Rengifo, and it stays fair. Bases loaded, nobody out.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. And now 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
This one smoked out to left. Brings it in, and that's the third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Reds nothing. So 2 down. Now the left fielder. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch misses.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
The Mets leading by 3 here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Touches down, that's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game.
There goes the runner. And the tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So bases all loaded up. In now for the Reds, Cam Collier. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So the tying run is second. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Here's the catcher to hit, Herschel Maynard. Gets under and pops it up. Lee settles under this one. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets strand the tying run on base to win.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3 games.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Jordan Hicks. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. Here's the left fielder.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
1 ball, 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
4th game of the NLCS. Now it's going to be number 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Langford makes the grab for the 2nd out. Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And it's through for a hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Second and third, 1 away. Late here in game 4. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two on, 1 out. That one outside. 3 and 1. And strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.